Hello. Whoa. Know your audience. I'm not going to tell you nothing else but know your audience. Let me turn this up a little bit. Knowing your audience is so important. Knowing your audience is just like knowing who your five friends that you're around. Okay? Knowing your audience is crucial when you are trying to build something. Knowing your audience is just like where you live or where you live or where you lived in the 5 year, 5 to 10 year period. Always critique everything that you did in the last 5 to 10 years. You know why? Because it's crucial for the next 5 to 10 years. When you are around people and they have already critiqued you and said, "Oh, I remember when you used to be, or used to do, or where you used to live," or they already have their opinions. They already have their views. You do the same thing for yourself and for others that you've been around in the last 5 to 10 years. Now, when I was sitting here looking at my calendar, my planner, and noticed that I didn't have anything to do on the 8th. That is today. I thought I had, look at this is my September calendar. It is extremely filling up. I just know there's something I'm supposed to be doing on the 8th. That is today. But if I didn't write it down, it's going to have to pop up. And then I say, okay. Then I'll do it. But other than that, I do not have nothing on my planner, right? I thought the things I thought was supposed to be done today is for really the 12th. And then I said, oh my gosh, I have to start. I have to think of something for the twins. It's their birthday coming up. And what am I going to do? I have to figure out something. I always have to top the last year. And also my single grand twin, which she's a single, and now Hudson is a single. That's two. Um, what am I going to do for their birthday? So I have three grands. It's going to be 14. I have to be very, very strategic with this. Okay, I don't like them to forget birthdays or what someone did for them or how somebody thought they were so special. And they know Grandma Lil think the world of them. So I have to think of something. But as far as my planner, and then I go and I look at my whiteboard, which always tells me different than my planner. You know why? Because I add stuff on as stuff is happening. So I'm like, no, nope, you're filling this out. You're not adding nothing on. So I definitely been like building up the nonprofit's website, creating a new website. Well, I don't know if y'all know, but Wix Suite, which is a marketing website, um, designer um, organization, right? And Wix um, collaborated with, I forgot who they collaborated with. Whoever they collaborated with, they're telling you all the people who have Wix sites that you have to recreate. Oh, they collaborating with oh gosh, I use them all the time. I'll let you know in a second. So they're telling you. since they did this collaboration, that everybody who has a Wix suite website have to redesign it. And so they put me down as one that has to. So they have you go on their site and recreate it and add this and add that. So I'm like, oh boy, I think I'm going to come out of the whole Wix site. I mean, it's to me, it's very good because it's easy to create. I mean, they give you the whole format and you just boom, 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 boom. But and I've had it for 4 years, so I don't know. I don't know. Um, well, I have out there that I'm looking for a marketing person. I'm looking for a website designer and volunteers to be a part of those four nonprofit cities and homeless coach. So I have that out there in the atmosphere of the social world. And I don't know. I got to think about this with the Wix. So another thing, I was on Chat GPT and I asked them a question about um, what I asked them. Oh, I asked them a questions about which courses, not courses, which apps would be substantial to use as a nonprofit leader building my YouTube. That's what I put. And they gave me like, I don't even know how many apps. And so once I got the apps and I wrote them all down, now today I have time because the schedule is a little open right now. But I'm sure it's something because I kept saying, what is it, the 8th? What is it, the 8th? But every app that I go on and the way it's showing me to, you can either have, so I'm going to give you some examples. And I also got this from another um, AI chat GPT site, which was not a site. She's running a course. Her name is um, Alicia Little. And she talked about these on her. She was being interviewed and she talked about these apps also. The Lovable app, lovable.app, canva.com, doing logo designs, quad page, Google videos, Google video point oh 0.03, I think that's what was said here. I wrote down so much stuff. And Dama.app, um, Mapkin.ai. So much stuff she was talking about. But she was being interviewed by another gentleman on his YouTube. So, yes. Um, Also, I asked AI, what about templates? Because a person who did an interview on me about growing up in Harlem, she's a college student. She's a graduate college student with honors. Um, she said, "Why don't I told her about what I was going to be doing with Chat GPT?" And she said, "Why don't you just make templates?" And so I went on Chat GPT to ask them to format me one template. Now they formatted me one template, and I give them the information on the things I want my template to do. There you go. Um, the other things I was going through that I really is so interested in showing nonprofit leaders how to use these tools, because your donors, the ones who give you donations, You can actually do a whole list of donors, like I have done. Send them out email or however you have your communications with them, and ask them what do they want of your organization. Now, now I've been doing this 4 years, right? And I've been asking donors for the 4 years. Mostly they'll say, how are you going to show that we gave a donation? And or they'll say, you can use this app and put your pictures up on here. Now, when you do that, you also have to ask permission of the people that you took pictures up and tell them you're going to be. Most of the time, I block people face out and all that anyway. And then your supporters, which are family, friends, other affiliate nonprofit organizations, um, people that you grew up with, people that know so much about your goals and your mission. What do you do with them? So you have a donors list, you have a supporters list, and your supporters can be somebody who has been just sharing your information from your YouTube to your pictures to whatever you ask them to do. Put them down as a supporter. What about Patreon? You can make a Patreon list. That's the next thing I will be doing. And creating a course to just help you 1, 2, 3 jump into the start of being a nonprofit executive, right? I have 2 new affiliates that are going to be on our list of giving us, and I have to ask them also because they're 2 new ones. How do you want us to show that you have given? And there's a lot that don't. They have these like we have a app. I mean, an app. We have a website. We have a business card. Now, you can have hashtags. You can have um, little videos that promote you. You could do all of that on AI, right? So I've been doing that with my one day of staying in the house, not doing, not hitting those streets. That's what I was doing. I was creating a whole hashtag list to just flood out on social media. I was creating a template to show you, you use this template. You have just started your nonprofit. So yeah, that's what I've been doing the last couple of days. And then I'm gonna do this part right here. You see this part right here? This is so important with being a nonprofit leader. You know why? It's your transportation. It's your what you're using with your transportation. I have a vehicle. I use my personal vehicle. I use Easy Pass, gas. If I have to get oil change, that's what my street mechanic just said. Whenever you need an oil change, just come to me, no problems. Because I give them a little bit of produce and stuff or breads and stuff, anything that's left over, and they're so appreciative, and that's how they help us. So you have your transportation, your Easy Pass, your volunteers. Never forget anyone who's been there for you. You have your possible grant writing. I don't care how tedious those grants are, still do one each year. Each year, just do it. Um, AI Chat GPT. I recommend everyone get a membership. We just got a membership, but I put it on my own personal account and put it on the nonprofits account. It's $20 a month, but I use it for whatever I want to. That's why I put it on the personal. The templates I told you, I'm asking them to help me make a template to help others. the promote marketing and applications. All of this is so, so important. Now, LinkedIn. LinkedIn. LinkedIn is somewhere you put information for someone to get a job, volunteer, whatever it is that you want. LinkedIn is it. Create something for your nonprofit so you will be on LinkedIn. If you need volunteers, if you need a marketing person, if you need another team player to be on your team, if you, whatever, an application also can be created and put up on LinkedIn. This is just going to be, you know, an example of these critical, important things that you need to have qualifications to be a part of this nonprofit. It's okay. Do it. Do it. All right. So let me drink my tea. I have a little bit of breakfast, took my vitamins, all of the stuff I claim I had to do this morning. Nope. Sure enough didn't. And I'm going to say to people on our YouTube, it's okay to share and support others. Thank you very much. It's okay.